Hello friends, in this video I am going to cover couple of things which has been released in version 2025.5.0 of nRoBo. Those things are this bullet by bullet, that is CLI help, local Nginx HTTP server for serving Allure report, Nginx command utilities with the commands start, status, and stop. Then subcommand support for clean and init. If you go here in pypy.org, you can see the latest version is 2025.5.0. And so to cover these all five topics, let me open a command line terminal, and then let me create first a demo directory for demo. So directory has been created, and then I need to create a virtual environment. So I'm going to create that virtual environment using venv module and with the name demo. Okay, so my virtual environment is created, should be created now. Okay, so cd into demo and ls minus lah. Okay, let's create again. I think that is created somewhere else. So minus m dot v, my module is venv, and then let me create demo. So what it does, it will create a virtual environment with the directory name .demo, and let's see here lah. Here our virtual environment is created. Now let's activate the virtual environment. So .demo, then bean, then activate. So our virtual environment is activated. Now let's install nRoBo here 2025.5 with version this. Let's wait it for a couple seconds only. It will be real quick. So okay, that is created now, and we can now check if it is installed or not. So it's installed, right? So let's go by first topic, that is CLI help. So nRoBo and then help. So this is a nice help, we can see here, and the new features that has been supported by nRoBo CLI is this commands. So it now supports three commands: clean, init, nginx. Clean to clean test artifacts directory, init to initialize nRoBo project, Nginx to support manage nRoBo's local Nginx server for Allure reports, and then minus h for help. These are the options supported by nRoBo. Debug to enable debug mode, shoot to run shoots, browser on which UI test should run, that defines the browser switch, no headless to define headless mode or no headless mode. By default, every UI test will run in headless mode. Init, again this does the same thing. Coverage, enable coverage reporting for the nRoBo framework and your test shoot as well, right? And minus v, that is already we covered, to show programs version number and exit. So this was about help. Also, you can get help on this each sub commands as well. So to do so, you need to type command and then type h. It will give you help on that command like this. It supports clean command, supports help and -v and verbose options. The similar way, if you go and type init and get help, it will show you that it supports one option app, which requires app name. The same way, if you go and type clean, you can get help on clean. So this was about uh, help, right? And it covers this one. The next thing is reporting, right? Local Nginx server for serving Allure report. So to illustrate that, let me import the project in demo directory in my PyCharm in new window. Okay, so this is the as in status of demo directory right now. Let me open CLI. Here we can see my virtual environment is not activated, so let me activate it. Demo bean activate, and now let me run the so if I run nRoBo, it will tell me like nRoBo project not initialized. So nRoBo requires a standard directory structure here. At least couple of directories it needs, like test or common directories, or couple of directories it needs in order to function, because it needs something there, right? So in order to do that, initialize your project, this is the command that we are going to use, nRoBo init, then app, and then supply your app name, let's say demo. And here what it does, so it creates this standard testing project directory structure. We can see this all has been created by nRoBo framework. So it created common underneath helpers and utils. You can create your helper methods underneath this and utils, right? Config, you can place your configs here, right? Any kind of config, data, docs, pages, test artifacts, all the deliverables, nRoBo, whatever outcome comes out of nRoBo execution, that all goes to here under test artifacts directory. You can grab you can get all any kind of output from nRoBo here. So this is the standard place where nRoBo places test outputs. Then test suites, this is the standard test suite structure: API, E2E integration, mobile performance, UI unit. You can create your own, but this is the standard testing project directory structure created by nRoBo on executing nRoBo init command. The same way under test we have it has created this many directory structure, and with two py files that has four tests, two in each, right? So that was done by nRoBo init command. Once this is done, you have now four tests, four UI tests, and those are not UI tests but four tests, you can say. So that can be run, right, and tested. So in order to run, let me run it by just typing nRoBo. So it has run four tests, all those four passed, and in the output we can see generated HTML report here. We can open it and we can have a look at it. And then we have Allure report ready under demo test artificates Allure reports. Demo test artificates Allure report, right? We can open that, but here it is, we can see that it is saying loading because it requires a HTTP server to get it rendered, right? So that's why it is not loading. And here is the thing that nRoBo does by itself for you. Allure report served at URL this. So what nRoBo did, so it set up a Nginx server on your machine and served your Allure reports under this folder at this URL, and you can access those reports here. You can click here and you can see your report is here, right? And the beauty of it is that although the test execution completed, right, although the test execution completed, here we can see it has completed and we are here, right? And it has served the report at this URL. And if we run it again, let's say, let me make this test fail intentionally. 1 plus 2 is equal to 4. This is going to fail, right? And run it again. So now 1 failed and 3 passed, right? Again, we can notice that the new report that has been generated with 1 failure, 1 failed test and 3 pass tests is served at the same URL. The URL is same, right, between executions. So if we refresh here, just we get the latest report. So this is again the feature built in nRoBo, that it sets up your Nginx server and it remembers that setup, that the setup is done and Nginx server is already running. It remembers it across your executions, test executions, right? And always it is pointing, is serving your Allure latest test report, Allure report at that URL through that Nginx server. So this is the feature specific to nRoBo, right? So this was about point number two, this one, right? The third thing is Nginx command utility. We covered this as well, right? 4 number is already covered. So now because we initialize our product, nRoBo project, so that is covered. Let's come to this topic. So Nginx command utility. So through this we can, let me show you first help, Nginx and help, right? So Nginx subcommand supports these three commands: start, stop, and status. So start for starting Nginx server, stop for stopping it, and status for getting the status of it. So let's do, since the Nginx server is already running, let's start by using the status command, right? And here is the status. It shows that URL is this, PID is this, it says its status is alive, port at port this, and it is pointing to and serving this directory, right? And that is our directory under test artifacts Allure reports, where nRoBo puts all Allure reports, right? Latest Allure reports, it always places here. So that's the standard place, okay? And Nginx server is serving this directory where our Allure reports are placed by nRoBo. So this way we can get the status using Nginx status command. Let's do one thing. Nginx, let's stop it. Okay, now the server is stopped. So if we go into browser and refresh, we can see, since the server is down, we can see refuse to connect error. This side can't be reached error. Okay, and if we use the start, okay, it says incorrect command. Okay, because it needs this option dir, where I mean server, where which directory it should serve, that needs to be provided, right? So we need to provide directory, and our directory where Allure reports are. Okay, so this directory is this one. Okay, so here is the URL, and if we open, our reports are served at this URL. That's it, right? Let me show you one bonus point. uh, Once the server is started, right, we can supply any directory here. Our server will serve that directory from there. Let me show you what I am trying to say. I stopped, reports our server is not reachable, and then if I want to serve this HTML report, right, so I can do copy and start and points this to here, and this time it will serve your HTML report. Oh, directory. Why? Index.html is not there. Oh, report.html, right? Let me change it to, because it is needing index.html. Okay, and here reports are served at this URL. Yeah, this is the kind of, you can say, hack. You can serve any HTTP project, right, which requires HTTP server. Any project which requires HTTP server can be served with this Nginx server created by nRoBo. Thank you. That was it. And with that, we covered. Okay, this is pending, right? Clean. So let's come back. nRoBo help. So what it does, clean test artifacts directory. So this is our artifacts directory. Once I run it, what it will do, it will clean that artifacts directory. So let's do clean. Boom, my directory is clean, right? That is the thing this clean command utility subcommand is doing. Okay, now we covered all of the 5 points, right? So thank you for watching, and I would like to request one thing. All of these things have been covered on Mac and tested there on Mac system. Definitely it is going to work on Linux also. Mac and Linux, so we do not need to worry about. But Windows I have not tested yet, so I would like to request you guys that try to install nRoBo framework using the same steps that I illustrated here. And if you find any issues in setting up nRoBo on Windows machine or using these commands and options, please let me know. And if you find any bug issue, go to this GitHub repository, github.com punch t slash nRoBo and go to issues section. Click on new issue, select bug report. If you can go by this report format, that would be awesome. But if you just want to quickly type in bug detail, so you can clear this and quickly type the bug details here, whatever you want to type, and give a title and click on create button. That way, you can help me out in improving nRoBo, and I need your help. So please, if you find any issue on Windows, report here, and I will try to fix it as soon as possible. So that support I need it very much, right? So please help me out there. And if you want to contribute, you are always welcome. Go here and fork this repo and do your changes and create a pull request and send it to me. So that way you can also help us out in improving nRoBo uh, in terms of feature and other things, right? So that's all that I wanted to cover right in this video. So thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned into my channel uh, on YouTube. And also, let me cover these things. Okay, on here in nRoBo, you can see the status of CI, coverage report, license, YouTube channel, and download statistics here. You can follow me here. So all the tutorials and regarding nRoBo testing framework, I will create a series of video here, right? So like this one is going to be the second video here, right? And yeah, please follow this channel as well, subscribe to this channel as well, so you get notified whenever a new video is uploaded on this channel, Nginx QA by Geeks. So subscribe to this channel as well, and thank you. Bye.